can I buy the backlink services offered on Fiverr? Somebody asked this question on the SEO subreddit. I'm going to read the responses because they're pretty good responses. I'm going to give my personal opinion, and then normally I share a bunch of different link building strategies and methods. Instead, I'm going to say, if there was only one link building platform that I could use, I'm going to answer, what would it be? That's what I got for you on this episode. So this user of Reddit says, can I buy the backlink services offered on Fiverr? Here are some responses. You can, but it's mostly crap. Even if you buy SEO outreach services from someone with many 5-star reviews, you'll probably end up with some low-quality PBN links. PBN stands for Personal Blog Network. Most of the links for sale are garbage PBN links that won't help you rank, and most buyers don't understand this. The original poster responds and says, thank you for your advice. I will take it into consideration. Could you give me some advice and methods? And this guy who said, you will get mostly PBN links, he responded and he said, you can pay an Indian guy on Fiverr to sit and manually create around 50 local citations for you. That might be worthwhile. There are some quality links for sale on Fiverr, but the vast majority of them are total crap and you won't be able to get a refund. Side note, I shared this before, I used Semrush's new local tool. Semrush reached out to me, asked me to use it and talk about it. And I used it and I said, I will talk about it if I liked it. And I loved it, actually, because with one button, you submit, you give all your business information. It also connects to Google Business Profile, which I did. And then with one button, it submits your business to a bunch of different directories and you get hundreds of local citations with just one click. So that was pretty cool. So instead of paying someone on Fiverr to manually create these 50 local citations, you can just manage it from one hub. And then if you make changes to that one hub, they get reflected across all directories. So here's another response to, can I buy the backlink services offered on Fiverr? This person says, can you buy? Yes, you can buy. Should you buy? Do your due diligence. Can't generalize even though it has a bad reputation. Just don't fall for the cheap, too good to be true kind of links. Someone else said, if you want to send your website to the digital gulags, yes, you can buy. And another person said, when dead backlinks no longer fetch money on cold outreach, we put them out to pasture on Fiverr. It's like getting good money for old rope that we can keep selling. I love that people think that Google can be fooled by $5 for 1,000 backlinks. It's like, just this guy is smart enough to look on Fiverr and find a good deal. Everyone else is just paying over the odds. That's something that I say to people who are trying to outsmart Google. Just keep in mind that you are trying to outsmart teams of some of the best developers in the world who are getting paid top programming salaries in teams to outsmart you. So it's you versus these several teams of some of the best devs who are constantly working and thinking about this and getting paid some top programmer salaries, surrounded by other smart people to beat you. And that's your competition. Now, don't get me wrong. People have tricked Google and these smart developers for years. But a lot of these people have also said that it came and it caught up with them and then they got penalized and they wish they hadn't done it. But it depends on everyone's risk tolerance. And it also depends on if this is your primary site. If this is some site that you really want to be long-term or not. Do you want to take unnecessary risks? And I believe they are unnecessary. Personally, I've seen that they are unnecessary. Do you want to take these unnecessary risks on a site that you want to be doing SEO with for years and years and years? Or marketing for years and years and years? Personally, I like having a clean site and I can put everything into that. And I don't have to worry about it getting a penalization in a year or something because I'm not doing any of that stuff. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Just playing the long game and being okay with playing the long game is the best way to win. That's what I've seen. So another person answers about buying backlinks on Fiverr. And this person says, yes, you can buy, but almost all of them are irrelevant and spammy links and are crap. Better find other link building strategy. Someone said, don't be so gullible. None of these people will magically get you links to make your website rank any better. This is not real SEO, and it's used to prey on people like you that just don't know any better. And so then someone commented and said, what about the ones that promote .gov and .edu backlinks? Because .gov backlinks and .edu backlinks are typically more valuable than just normal .com backlinks. So this person who said, "Don't be so gullible," responded and said, "Usually it's the same nonsense." Think about this for a second. You hire someone to build you links, but are you telling them what kind of links you need and for which pages specifically on your website? What if the page you want to rank is garbage when compared to your competitors? For example, your competitors might have invested in a short video commercial that explains the service, perhaps even added a relevant infographic on social media to promote that page. They might also have a form on that page to make it easy to request a quote, or even using real photos instead of stock images, etc. But you, on the other hand, only a few paragraphs and stock images that give very generic and non-impressive user experience. You're going to lose out every time, even if you have more links than your competitor for the same kind of service page. I agree with that. No amount of backlinks will make you outcompete your competitor unless you fix your user experience first. My point is that buying backlinks in order to attempt to boost a certain keyword on a page is not going to work because you have bigger problems you need to fix first. Many of these scammers don't care about your site. They just want a quick buck and to move on to the next victim. Also, you have to think about things like link velocity and usual link patterns within a given time period. There is software out there that easily detects these patterns and, to a degree, known PBN networks. Finally, just go through this subreddit alone and look at the countless examples from the past of people who complain about buying backlinks to help them improve their website traffic, but it never worked or made things worse. Man, that was a great write-up. Oh my gosh. I really agree with the stuff about link velocity. That's something that a lot of people don't think about. Suddenly, you're getting all of these backlinks from websites that look the same and read the same, and then it stops, and then it just stops. And the link velocity doesn't make any sense, and it's very clear. It's very clear for algorithms to detect. And you could have a really bad page, and if searchers are arriving on that page and then bouncing, the backlinks aren't going to matter much. They're arriving on that page, they're bouncing, and then they're going to other results. Those other results are going to get ranked above yours. Search intent is everything now. The number one thing to think about is search intent. Someone else said, avoid those mostly crap PBNs worth nothing. Someone else, not worth it. Don't do it. Will have a negative impact in the long run. All right, I think I've read enough of these. That's the answer. Can you buy the backlink services offered on Fiverr? And my opinion, I've already said my opinion. My opinion is you're playing this for the long run. Also, just the links that you get, they're not going to be great. They might be scammy and they might hurt your site immediately. So if someone asks me, can I buy the backlink services offered on Fiverr? I would say you could and you should not. And then I would say the reasons that are listed in this subreddit, as well as you want to play SEO for the long game. You will have much better results if you do that. Okay, but you got to build backlinks. I mean, you don't actually have to. If you're doing bottom of funnel SEO, you can have very low domain authority. But even then, you need to have some backlinks. You can't have zero backlinks. So you want to have some backlinks. I always say, like, even a website that has 8 out of 100 SEO domain authority can still rank for tons of bottom of funnel keywords. And I've seen that. I've seen that all the time. 20 is also a very good amount. But look, in order to get to 8, in order to get to 20, you got to have some backlinks. So my number one platform for, if I could only pick one platform that is direct for link building, not necessarily a strategy, because there's lots of better strategies for link building, overall strategies, but just a platform to use for link building. And I'm not even an affiliate of this one, because I could say ones that I'm an affiliate of, but I want to say the one that I just find to be the most reliable for getting high quality links. And that is featured.com. Featured.com, it's like help a reporter out. Journalists need expert quotes for their content. They put a request out on featured.com asking for an expert quote. You, the expert, respond and give them a quote. If you're chosen, most of the time you get a backlink, and most of the time that is a do follow backlink that passes SEO link juice. I have around a 70% acceptance rate on featured.com. When I respond to a journalist on featured.com, there's a 70% chance that that journalist uses my quote. I could put out one expert response every day for 10 days. I think it takes me around 15 minutes to write one of these responses. I've never timed myself, but I would guess, just given the length of the response, 15 or 20 minutes. So I would do that for 10 days. I get 7 links from that. But normally what I do when I use featured.com is I do it every day. I just do it every day for a month. And that's it. It was really easy. I could do it more too. I could do 2 a day, but typically 1 a day is enough. I've gotten backlinks from Entrepreneur Magazine, from Inc., from other big places on featured.com. They're getting better publishers too. They also, last time I paid for featured.com, the price I think was $99 a month. They cut it in half. So that's what I would use. I just have, look, I could have said source of sources. Sources is free, so it's more competitive. There are some great publishers on source of sources though, definitely. Could have said that. I could have said podcasts. But if I want to get backlinks the fastest and that are still good or decent backlinks, where also I can use language to inform Google what my website and pages are about, I would just use featured.com. It's the fastest and it's inexpensive. So that would be my number one platform, and it's a lot better than buying the backlink services offered on Fiverr. So there you go. That answers, can you buy the backlink services offered on Fiverr? My opinion on it, and the number one backlink platform. Oh, the other cool thing about Featured is when you get into these top publications, now you can say that you can put the logo of the publication on your site, appeared in so-and-so, as seen in so-and-so. You can also flex. You can also flex this on social media, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, wherever your business is making content. You can flex that. So you don't just get the link, you get the link, you inform Google what your site and page is about, and you can use this to increase your credibility. So it's cool. There you go. This is episode 510 of my daily digital marketing podcast, The Edward Show. 510 episodes in a row. Thank you so much for watching. If you were watching on YouTube, thank you so much for listening. If you were listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.